KRDO News Channel 13 investigation has uncovered that most fire hydrants in Colorado Springs are only checked every 3 to 5 years to make sure they're working properly.
This summer, a woman died in a fire after firefighters discovered a problem with a fire hydrant near her home. 3 years ago, firefighters ran into the same issue in the very same neighborhood. KRDO News Channel 13's Chase Golightly investigates what's being done to prevent this from happening again.
We do have a fully involved structure.
On the night of August 18th, Colorado Springs firefighters arrived at 404 North 14th Street to find an apartment complex in flames. When some people inside made it out, they told fire crews one person was still inside.
Neighbors were saying one party might still be inside. We cannot make entry without water.
So firefighters moved quickly to hook up to the nearest fire hydrant, but that's when they ran into a serious issue.
We're having terrible water pressure off of these hydrants over here.
To get the pressure up, they called Colorado Springs Utilities.
We can get utilities to see if they can do something about water pressure.
But 10 minutes after getting a hold of someone with utilities to increase the water pressure, nothing changed.
How's that water supply?
Low pressure right now.
Then an hour after the call came in, crews confirmed there was still someone inside the now burned down duplex. The victim, 64-year-old Robin Burke, died from smoke inhalation and thermal burns, according to the El Paso County coroner. The victim's son now says he is considering legal action. Firefighters tell KRDO News Channel 13 the fire hydrant issue did not lead to Burke's death because when they arrived, the fire had already taken over the complex. But the fire hydrant issue wasn't a surprise to them.
This is where we've had water issues in the past.
Right behind 404 North 14th Street, where Robin Burke passed away, is 404 Spring Street. Back here in 2017, this home right here caught fire, and firefighters also struggled to find a working fire hydrant. Colorado Springs Fire Department incident reports obtained by KRDO News Channel 13 from that fire show crews had water pressure trouble with not one, not two, but 3 fire hydrants from that February 2017 fire. And the fourth one they hooked up to was described as only having decent pressure. Months after the incident, the homeowner, Jason Kinney, filed a complaint against the city and Colorado Springs Utilities in July about the issue with the hydrants. The city responding to the complaint saying, while they sympathize with Kinney's situation, they found no evidence of negligence on behalf of CSU. Jennifer Kemp, a spokesperson for Colorado Springs Utilities, says out of the 19,000 fire hydrants in Colorado Springs, about 2,500 are inspected every year. Those are the ones considered critical, located in highly populated areas or where wildfire mitigation would need to happen.
We primarily do our inspection and maintenance program beginning in the spring, concluding by fall.
But for the ones deemed not critical, like those in neighborhoods,
the remainder of inspections on the other approximately 16,000 hydrants are done on a 5-year preventative maintenance schedule.
We asked why doesn't CSU inspect fire hydrants more frequently, and this was their answer.
With approximately 19,000 public hydrants in our system and at our current staffing, it's just not really a feasible option.
One solution they give if crews do run into this problem is they just go to another hydrant. More often than not, there is one nearby, but that adds precious minutes in an emergency situation. And as we've seen, there's no guarantee that hydrant will work. Reporting in Colorado Springs, Chase Golightly, KRDO News Channel 13.